Hello and welcome to yet another episode of the Euroman Movie Report, the show where I talk about a movie I have recently watched at my local movie theatre. This week I have watched Ready Player One. Ready Player One is based upon a book which I haven't read, and the movie adaptation is brought to life by Steven Spielberg. And the story takes place in 2045. Columbus, Ohio, United States. And our main character, Wade, he is 20-something who lives in a trailer park called The Stacks, together with his aunt and her douchebag changing boyfriends. And the society in which the movie takes place, we don't hear much about how things are, but we hear from the main character that there have been some conflicts, uprisings. We hear something called the bandwidth wars, bandwidth conflict, but that people simply have given up and just try to get by. So anyway, but then there was this character who basically a Bill Gates type of character, who together with his business partner created this basically VR Facebook called the Oasis. And the Oasis is some sort of system. You have to put on some Oculus Rift type of glasses, and then you can log in and become anything or anyone you want. And most of the movie takes place in the Oasis. And our main character, played by Miles Teller, lookalike called Ty Sheridan, he plays a lot in the Oasis. And then the guy who created the Oasis, played by Mark Rylance, who also started another Spielberg flick where he played a Russian spy. He dies, and then he says to the folks who logs on the Oasis, if you find these three keys, virtual keys, you can find an Easter egg, and then if you find all those keys and the Easter egg, etc., then you get control of the Oasis and $500 billion. And then the chase is on, because Wade, he is very keen to find these keys, because to get a better life, etc. And because his whole life is in the Oasis. And then there's this evil corporation called ISIS, if I remember correctly, led by Ben Mendelsohn, who doesn't get choked in this movie or shot or anything like that, who wants to take over the Oasis. And then there's, in any ways, it's very ironic, because the evil corporation which Ben Mendelsohn runs, they have something called I don't remember what exactly the name was, but it's like if they walk around the Oasis, they can buy different upgrades for their character via his corporation. But if you can't pay the bill, then you become some sort of a slave to the debt until it's paid. Maybe it's some sort of reference to the system of video games today, where you have to buy all of these things, like in Star Wars Battlefront 2, to get upgrades, etc. Maybe it's just an analogy to the or a critique of that system. I don't know, but anyway. The movie itself, the parts which takes place in the Oasis, they are very well done. The animation reminded me a bit about, there was this Final Fantasy movie many years ago, the animation style, but the 3D effect is great, and I really enjoyed it, and it was refreshing to see a movie which was produced in 3D and not 3D converted. And correct me if I'm wrong. But the acting in general, Ty Sheridan, who played Wade, he did a great job. And Ben Mendelsohn, he's really good at playing a bad guy. I hope to see him in more bad guy roles in the future. But I'm sure we're going to see that. And the other characters, as I said, like T.J. Miller, Olivia Cook, Lena Waithe, and of course Simon Pegg, who only appears in the end of the film, but is in another character for the most of the movie. They all do a very good job, in my opinion. And a funny note about the place where Wade lives, the Stacks. If you have ever studied computer science, I started on a computer science education before I switched to regular mathematics. But there's a term in computer science called stacks, and it's many years since I've had it. It's some way how you can place data, so it's a fun reference to a computer science term that Wade, he lives in a stack. So anyway, but movie itself is of course filled with pop culture references from the 1980s to present time, where Van Halen Jump plays several times in the film, and Wade, he drives in the racing scene. He drives in the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and you see the characters from the movie Alien. You see King Kong. We see the Tyrannosaurus from Jurassic Park. The Marines from, or it is just one Marine from Warhammer 40,000. And then of course there's the soldiers from the Halo games, and there are loads of other references, and for instance also Mega Godzilla. So it's a really fun movie for people who enjoy pop culture, and the acting, as I said, is good, directing is good, the special effects, they are good. So if I'm gonna rate Ready Player One, I will give it 5 out of 5 stars. That's it, Euroman of Euroman's Movie Report. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, if you like this movie talk / movie review, please give it a thumbs up. And I will return in my next video with another movie review / movie talk. Until then, have a pleasant weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.